ladies and gentlemen. Leonetti!
Everybody, Mike Leonetti here. Tonight's the big night. And guess what? The special guest, my best friend in the whole wide world. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have a TV show. And that's Mr. Bob Kellogg and his daughter. I mean, his wife. And his lovely friends. Come on over. These guys, they flew in from Battle Creek, Michigan. Unbelievable. And their arms are killing them. So, you're going to see,
for the world.
Right, what you're going to see today is all clips of the show, so stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Don't move. Here's Bob Kellogg, he's really here. Where the hell did he get this jacket at? I gotta find out. I'll be right back, everybody. Don't move. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Michael Leonetti Show. I am so excited because today we got two warriors. Fantastic guys, great message. But I want to thank everybody for last week. I want to thank Mr. Bob Kellogg for announcing me. The show was a magnificent hit. I mean, how many people you know get $125 a ticket? And I was sold out with 150 people. I want to thank everybody. It was a magnificent night. And you're going to see some of the clips that we want to show you. But before we go any further, once again, I'd like to say make sure you share, like, and subscribe. What it does, it helps build the channel. We appreciate it that you're right out there and start hitting that button. I want to say thank you to Mr. Bob Kellogg as a sponsor, from Kellogg's Cornflakes. Bob, you are the best for putting your name on my shoulders, and I appreciate everything that you've done for me. And you did a great job, and you look very great. You look handsome, Bob. You look like Brad Pitt a little bit. So I'm glad that you came in, and I promise you this time I want to fly out to Battle Creek, Michigan, my wife and I, and we'll come and visit you. But you came in 4 times to see me. This time it's my turn to come and see you. I want to thank the cable guy, which is my brother. He's ready. Christmas time is right around the corner. He's got the box that gets things with your television. You don't have to worry about paying all those fees. I'm telling you, I got one, and there's a lot of people that get them. I wouldn't come on and promote it if it was a bad program. It's been around for a long time, but one thing about him, he gives you a 30-day warranty. If you don't like it, he'll give you your money back, and that is what I'm talking about. And he also is called the Healthier, Better You. He has other programs, other devices that make you healthy and feeling good. For some people, you might have asthma. He's got this machine that takes a lot of stuff out of the air, which is great. So just give him a jingle. He'll be happy to see that. Once again, the Tuscany Grill, one of my major sponsors, and Henderson about it. They got the best Italian food you've ever tasted. Your pasta balzoul's great, the lasagna, the chicken francese, the chicken parmesan, out of this world. Go see Lou, go see Mike, go see Jerry. Those guys are the best of the best of the best. And I want to thank the Vegas Voice Fry merch with these guys. They reach 50,000 people a month. 50,000. It's a senior magazine. Dan Roberts and Billy Bolt, these guys really do some serious stuff. So if you want to advertise, that's the magazine to advertise in. Just give us a call. We'll be glad to put you together. And let's not forget, ladies and gentlemen, my book, Defeat Corruption and Cover Up. I sold thousands and thousands of books. You can go to Book Babies or you can go to Amazon and get the book. It's the story of my life and what happened. How God could use a man to turn the hearts and the souls of the worst of the worst of the worst. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce 2 magnificent guys. We're talking warriors. These guys are nothing to play with. These are guys that I've dealt with for many years where I was at. These guys are serious men that made a change in their life and gave their life to the Lord. Okay? Because there's people out there that are skeptical, but let me tell you, and once you hear their testimonies, you'll see what I'm talking about. That's why I brought them on there the holidays. And without further ado, Eddie Scolaro. Am I saying that right?
Yes, sir.
Big Eddie, he's a champion.
Good to see you.
Middleweight? Was it middleweight or heavyweight?
Junior middleweight.
Junior middleweight. And next to him, believe it or not, he's a good guy. I'm saying Mazzaro? Major. Johnny Major. Big John from Tucson. How are you, John? And that's a total loss from Holy Cross. No. You were on the show the last time. I got a lot of response. I mean, you touched the hearts of many people because you ran with some tough guys.
I did.
I know you don't want to mention the names. But, there's a lot of.
Yeah, there's still a past.
There's still a past. There's the guys that are out there, and but you made a change. What made you make that change?
It was the calling. It was all God. It was all God. I grew up in the church. My mom was saved when I was young. So I heard about Jesus. I knew of Jesus, but I didn't know Jesus. And my whole life growing up, I was in full rebellion towards Jesus. I didn't deny who he was. I just didn't think he would have any use for me and in my life and the things that I was going through. I was ashamed. I felt guilty. I didn't feel like there was anything in me that was worth having. And man, he touched my heart and he changed my life. He transformed me in an instant. And I have now dedicated my life to him and sharing the gospel and teaching, preaching.
And where do you preach at?
I just spoke at Family Worship Center down in North Las Vegas. Pastor Adam Childers was there. That's who invited me. Adam was another man who knew me in my youth, who was, just so grateful to see the change. These people praying for you that you don't realize there's power in prayer. And he asked me to come and speak. I delivered a great message with the guidance of the Holy Spirit, and was able to touch the people that were in that room.
Now, Eddie, you call him Uncle John, right?
This is my Uncle Johnny.
It's Big Uncle John. Now, John, I want to go to you, all right? And I'm a straight shooter. You're nobody to mess with. Say the wrong thing to you, you're knocking a guy out on the spot. Am I right or wrong? Am I right? I can see it. I can see that. Okay? What made you make that change?
I struggled with addiction a lot of most of my life. I had a beautiful family here, and the addiction just kept taking me away. And I tried everything else, it just wasn't working. I've actually been away from Vegas for 13 years. It's been 13 years in making. God opened up the door for me to come home, to my children, my grandchildren, and just to be here with my awesome nephew and with a great church over in Vegas and people that love me. So I struggled, and it was actually Eddie's mom that led me to the Lord. I was down and out, I was strung out, and he was the only one I would call because he's the only one. Even my wife at the time would call him to see if I was all right. I would answer no phone call, but he was the only one I trusted. I trust issues, and I couldn't trust anyone. And when I finally gave my life to the Lord and trusted God, I'm from Jersey, which Mr. Mouth, and I was 25 years here in Vegas, and in my addiction, I had to leave Vegas. I went to Phoenix, Arizona 10 years, and then it got to be a place where I was almost pretty close to death, and I lost a baby sister, she made me, because I knew if I didn't go there, she was coming here to get me. So I went down to Florida for 3 years, and coming up on 3 years clean now, and with God's help, we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. By Christ, I live by that.
Ladies and gentlemen, when I bring guys like this on to my show, it's to show the people, especially the place that I was at for many, many years. These are the guys that you dealt with. These are the guys that I walked up onto the yard with and said, I got a part, you're going to be great. You know what I mean? And they would look at me like I was out of my mind, you know what I mean? And say, man, don't come to me with that stuff. To make that change. And it's such a great honor to have these two guys here, because we're talking warriors. We ain't talking, these guys are nobody to play with. These guys, you picked up a phone and asked them for something and it was done. I want to leave it at that. But to have something like this, guys, to come on and to show my audience how God could use you, because there's a lot of tough guys that are out there. There's a lot of guys out there right now that are looking at me right now and say, well, sure, Mike, you're successful. You're on top of the world. Remember, I lost the kingdom, and I got it all back. I got out of the joint at the age of 59 with 17 cents to my name. Today, I'm on top of the world, and that's due to the Lord. Here's a guy right here, a champion, a fighter. He was a professional fighter, great fighter. The guy could have done great. God took him on a different angle, all right? And now he's knocking people out in a different way. Okay, shaking them up to say, hold it, the route you're going on the wrong way. You need to come my way. That's the key. Then you got Big John over here. Another guy not to play with. This guy's serious guy. And what happens? He comes on a show, and he comes over here and he wants to tell you people how God, in his heart, how he changed. So if these guys could change, you could change. I don't think you can't change, because you can't. And I always say it's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice. And if your heart's not right, you can't receive anything. People say, what do you mean by that? You got to receive forgiveness, love, and understanding. John, you got some grandkids, don't you? You got a daughter? What's your name?
My daughter is Megan, and my son is Mark. I have another daughter, Nicole. Mark has a little boy, Jackson. Amazing. I can't wait.
So you're a grandfather?
Yes, sir.
Oh, boy.
Yes, sir.
God bless you. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
I've been away from them for so long. I'm so grateful God opened the door for me.
Well, the holidays are here. Do you know where you're going to spend it?
Yes,
It's
sir.
going to be fantastic.
Yes, it is.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to hold on. I don't want you to move because you're going to see some clips of the show that we did Saturday night, which was absolutely fantastic, and I'm very excited. Then when we come back, I'm going to talk to my buddy Eddie here. We're going to do a little sparring, okay? We're going to see who wins. If he wins, what can I say? Then I've got a hell of a lawsuit on my hands. Don't move. We'll be right back, everybody. Hello, everybody. This is Mike Leonetti. I got up this morning. I said, do you know something? I'm going to move to go to the Tuscany Grill in Henderson because they got the best food you've ever tasted in your life. So sit back, relax. While you're relaxing, I'm going to be eating a dish of spaghetti and meatballs. Don't you move. We're coming right back with the show.
Different. It was Michael Leonetti at the Riviera, the Dunes, and many other casinos. He was a headliner. That's right, a headliner, and he still is today. Ladies and gentlemen, the star that can't be stopped, the one, the only. Give it up and make some noise for Michael Leonetti. California, here I come. Over to the wind, out in Missouri, Oklahoma City is mighty pretty.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. What did you cook for Thanksgiving? What are you making? I don't know. My sister-in-law's cooking. And boy, let me tell you something. I can't wait because she is one of the finest cooks in the world. Nobody makes a turkey like hers. It's incredible. In fact, she raised her own turkey this year. She was out there feeding just things. She showed me that, and she butchers her own turkey. She's silly. She's a Polish girl, and she's serious. She carries a big knife and a hatchet. She'll cut the head off. Oh, my God. Johnny, what do you want to say to your grandkids for Christmas and the holidays? Look at that camera. Tell them.
Just be grateful for everything you have. Be grateful that, God woke us up every day. And just be grateful for family. As a priest, tomorrow is not promised. So we need to enjoy every day, one day at a time. And love like there's no tomorrow.
That's great. My dear friend, Champ, the last time you were here, you touched so many hearts. That's why I asked you to come back. You're a true champion. What Christmas message, what word do you want to give to the people that are watching out there?
If you need a change and there's something in your heart that is pulling you towards this change that you need, the world isn't going to fill it. The world can never fill it. Everything in the world is temporary. I like saying you have a Jesus-sized hole in your heart that only Jesus can fill. Come to Jesus and you'll gain eternity. You'll gain joy. You'll know what true love is. You'll understand what having peace with God means. You're justified in His eyes. He now looks at us as sons and daughters. And what a great honor to have and to be in with being welcomed by God. And I just say, confess with your mouth that Jesus Christ is Lord and believe in your heart and you shall be saved.
That's marvelous. I went to a place called Vic's last night. It's a nightclub. Guy put a couple million in this joint, and Marlena Ricky was performing there. Great singer, and my friend Mike DeSilla invited us, and my wife and I went for dinner. It was great. The food was absolutely terrific. And I was sitting amongst great people. And there was a lady named Ninan Della Rosa. She's a podcaster. She was like the grandmother of podcasting. Now today everybody's got a podcast. Half of them shouldn't be on the air, but hate to say that, but everyone wants their 5 minutes of fame, but she does a great job, and it was so nice to see her yesterday. Still as gorgeous as ever, and she was the original. I mean, nobody did podcasts in Vegas. She was the #1. Now you got a slew, you know, like we do it every week. We got people that come in the show. You know, Eddie, you are an inspiration to me, because you bring me back to those guys that said, wait a minute, I got a part, you're going to be great. I'm trying to say, yeah, what's the part? And I tell you something, John, I just met you with him, and it's been a pleasure meeting you, and I'm so glad and blessed that you have changed your life, and you went the right way, because the other way, it's, there's no way. Am I right or wrong?
Amen.
You know what I mean? It's a dead end, and I'm glad for that. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to stay tuned. We're going to come right back with a message. Don't move. Don't move. Boy, I can't wait for Thanksgiving. I'm going to eat all my sister-in-law's turkey.
I just want to get serious with you 1 minute. We are sick and tired of paying all these outrageous cable bills. It is just insane. I want to introduce you to something that's going to change the game. It's called the VC Box. With this box, you get over 2,000 live channels. You get every sporting event. You get every single TV series and also every movie. It's all unlimited with no additional fees. You buy the box once and never get a bill again. It's a win-win situation. Add up all the money you're spending every month for this stuff. It's absolutely crazy. So order now, grab a box, you won't be sorry.
One more time for Monique. Make some noise. Come on.
Gentlemen, we're back, boy. I tell you something. How about that show? Was that fantastic? The Mike Leonetti show, boy, at the cathedral. Raised a lot of money for the church. Thanks to Leah Roberts. Thank you for being a great partner to me. Can't thank again all my wonderful friends. Matt Rose, that was out there, and Supreme Court Justice Bobby Friedman, my very good friend. I mean, I can go on and on and on, because everybody showed up, and I thank you for that. Well, you know, ladies and gentlemen, next week's a new show, new people. So I say this all the time. Wait a minute. Oh, I hear the music coming. If If I had Aladdin's lamp and I had one wish to make, I would not wish for caviar or any special dish. I would not wish for dollars, yet dollars I have few. I wish to come to the studio each week, whatever time God gives me left, to bring wonderful people like Eddie and Johnny here to give their message to people like you. Remember, it's the Christmas holidays, okay? It's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice. Do something nice for somebody. Too much hate in the world. You got to give it up. You got to let it go. You know, you can't have hate and then pray to God, you know, forgive me. Or if God forbid you got cancer and you're praying for Him to heal you, and the guy, the neighbor next door, you don't like him. You can't. It doesn't work that way. You got to do the right thing. To forgive is to forgive, okay? Because if you're cancer, when you got that hate in your stomach, let me tell you something. It'll eat you alive. So, ladies and gentlemen, till next week, I thank you very much. God bless you. Make sure you take some Brielski and some Alka-Seltzer, because after my sister-in-law's cooking, I'm going to need a lot of that stuff. So hang in there. We'll be right. We ain't coming back, but I'll see you next week. Guys, thanks so much.
Thank you.
You guys are the best. Thank you. Thank you, big guy. Say goodbye. Give a wave. Yay!
What is a man? What has he got? If not himself.
kiss me goodnight.